name is Suresh and I'm 6th grade at primary school. The name of my project is SOS, Save Our Sheets. The basis of my project was a very big problem of our Earth today, climate change, and more specifically, the melting of the polar ice caps. My idea was that if we could put substances on top of the ice, we may be able to slow its melting rate. Other approaches have been considered, such as geoengineering by injecting the stratosphere with chemicals to block radiation and using robots to build walls around the glaciers underwater to stop the ice from collapsing when it melts. My independent variable for this project was the type of substance on top of the ice. My dependent variable was the time taken for the ice to melt. My 7 substances I used were sand, salt, mulch, ash, thermocol, aluminum foil, and also water. And thermocol is also known as polystyrene. My conclusion helped prove that my hypothesis was correct because when the substance that was on top of the ice changed, then the time taken for the ice to melt also changed. Some unexpected outcomes did come from this experiment, such as how the ice block with salt on it, did not break off from the edge of the container for a very long time, unlike the other ice blocks. And when it did break off the edge of the container, it melted extremely quickly. Something I learned was that from the water on top of the ice block actually made the water freeze over, then only did the ice start melting. I also thought at first that I could just see if the ice had melted or not using my eyes, but then I realized I had to use toothpicks to prod the ice to see if it was melted or not. But also, I had another problem seeing as how things like mulch, I couldn't see it from overhead, the ice block. But I was able to solve this by putting the ice trays that were see-through on top of stools so I could see if the ice was melted from the side. I had some help from during this experiment, and first of all, I'd like to say that my teacher, the science teacher this year, Mrs. Rosander, always inspired me to think outside the box. My mom helped me get some kid-friendly websites to get research from about this topic, and my dad provided me with polystyrene. My little brother constantly reminded me to check the stopwatch to see if it was time to check the ice. Thank you for watching this presentation.